Welcome to 21st Century Business. I'm Jackie Bales. It's a sad fact that every year in America, thousands of people are killed in alcohol-related crashes. Harsher laws have been enacted to mitigate this tragic problem, but it has required a delicate balance. Quite simply, lawmakers and officials are required to protect both the lives and the lifestyles of the public. Recognizing the complexities that all parties in alcohol-related situations face, Smart Start Incorporated began their alcohol monitoring services in 1993. To date, Smart Start has serviced over 500,000 U.S. clients and prevented over 7 million illegal vehicle starts. Here today to discuss the issue and their solution is President and CEO of Smart Start, Jim Ballard. Welcome, Jim.
Thanks for having me here today, Jackie.
Jim, our entire society is impacted by alcohol abuse of one kind or another. Tell us more about the challenges that not only the public faces, but lawmakers, law enforcement, attorneys, and even the offenders themselves.
Sure. You know, Jackie, lawmakers are always concerned with the cost from the impact of alcohol has on our society today, the roadway crash issues, safety issues, and of course, the impact that alcohol has on our youth. And then you have the police officers who are dealing with the DUI, drunk driving offenses on a day-to-day basis. So what we see is interlock as a tool that these groups of people can utilize to combat that issue. And then on the offender side, it is a tool that can be used positively for them to relicense legally, keep their jobs, and stay a positive part of the community and with their family.
That's really important. So at a high level, describe what Smart Start's preventive solution is.
Quite simply, it's an ignition interlock device. It's an electronic piece of equipment that we wire into the vehicle's ignition, and it requires the driver to first take and pass a breath alcohol test, which screens for alcohol. And simply stated, if there's no alcohol present, they're allowed to start the car. And if we detect alcohol, they're prevented from starting the car.
Wow. Well, for over 20 years, Smart Start has called Texas their home, and it's there we go for a closer look in this 21st Century Business Field Report.
Located in Irving, Texas, Smart Start has been servicing clients since 1993. Focusing on ignition interlock systems as well as at-home monitoring devices, Smart Start has built one of the most successful alcohol monitoring programs in North America. Being vertically integrated, Smart Start is the sole company in their industry to design, develop, manufacture, and market their product line and support functions.
Smart Start manufactures and installs alcohol monitoring devices for customers who are required to have such. Smart Start also monitors these clients on a monthly basis. We will generate a report to those officers for the time period they are required to have the device. So those clients will, after the removal of the device, they'll satisfy all their requirements and they can get on down the road.
The heart of Smart Start's business is in the quality and ease of use that comes with their product line.
I think what sets Smart Start apart from other providers is that we are the most aggressive and innovative thinkers in this space. We were one of the first ones to bring the camera to market to help prevent circumventing interlock systems. It identifies the person behind the wheel taking the test as them and not somebody else. And we've blazed the trail, and more states are adopting the camera as a necessary part of the system.
Supporting the Smart Start product line is their on-site installation shop and their 24/7 bilingual call center.
Smart Start is the #1 ignition interlock company in the United States, and thus we're the largest alcohol monitoring company in the United States. The entire staff is built to support what we do in the industry, and they believe in what we do in the industry. Our product is fast coming to market. We've got very intelligent people. We've developed a very strong research and development and engineering department. So I think really it's the personnel that comes down to being the real difference factor for Smart Start. But our technology obviously is leading edge to the industry as well, and that doesn't hurt.
Smart Start offers a complete solution. A solution that not only services the authorities and end users, but continuously protects the millions upon millions of commuters who may never even know the company exists.
Jim, tell us more about how Smart Start began and just how broad is its footprint.
Smart Start started in 1993, and really it grew from the opportunity at the time. The technology was cumbersome. We didn't have much of a reporting capabilities. It wasn't well utilized. And so we saw those as opportunities to really capitalize and improve the whole system. So we built a much more robust, reliable product. We wrapped it with quality reporting back to the monitoring authorities, and then ultimately delivered that in a consumer-friendly, customer-focused package for the end user.
Lastly, Jim, let's talk about results. Obviously, the goal of Smart Start's products is to create safer driving environments on American roadways. How successful have your devices been in achieving that goal?
And Jackie, that really does get at the heart of Smart Start, and that's to save lives by separating drinking from driving. And what I can tell you is that today, since inception, we have prevented 7 million times a person from starting their car where alcohol was present on their breath. And somewhere in those 7 million, we feel certain that we've prevented some tragedies.
Wow.
Outside of that, there are independent reports and studies that prove interlock is effective at reducing the repeat driving, drunk driving offenses by up to 80%.
So it's really, in your opinion, causing some behavior change then, and yet allowing the person to continue, and participating in society, keeping their job, doing all the things they need to do.
Sure, absolutely. Interlock isn't a treatment for alcoholism, but it is a tool that can help them monitor their sobriety and help them change their habits and separate the drinking from the driving.
Wow. Well, thanks for joining us today, Jim, and for explaining Smart Start solutions that really are keeping all of us safer. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on today, Jackie.
And thanks for watching 21st Century Business. I'm Jackie Bales.